వాయిస్ వినిపిస్తుందా?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Now in SAP FI and SAP CO, under FI, the first module is called GL, General Ledger. This module, what we are doing means, this module, we are recording the transactions like how to set up legal entities in SAP, then how to create normal postings in SAP. Normal posting is nothing but like the transactions which are relevant to capital, the transactions are relevant to expenses, the transactions are relevant to incomes, the transactions are relevant to outstanding expenses, outstanding incomes, prepaid expenses. Nine. Okay. Okay, how to post prepaid expenses. Then after that, how to prepare financial reports like profit and loss account, number two, balance sheet. Then next concept, how to calculate GST, comma VAT and TDS in SAP and preparation of tax reporting. These all the things is a part of general ledger. Okay, in part of general ledger will be discussed, right? These all activities, right? How we are going to set up the legal entities in SAP, how to post the entries and prepare the financial reports and prepare tax reports. Okay, are you clear? Then next, coming to accounts payable. AP. Here will be discussed how to set up supplier IDs or vendor IDs. Then how to set up supplier credit period in SAP. How to set up supplier payment process in SAP. Then here, supplier postings. What are the supplier postings? Posting of credit purchases, purchase returns, supplier payment, supplier advance payment, supplier payment with SAP automation. These are all the things which is relevant to what? AP, accounts payable. Then second concept is the AR, accounts receivable. Here will be discussed how to set up customer IDs, how to set up customer credit period, how to set up customer payment process, how to send reminders to the customers, then customer postings. Number one, posting of credit sales, posting of sales returns, customer payment, customer advance. Are you clear? This is about what? It is relevant to what? AR. Then after that, bank accounting. Here will be discussed how to set up banks in SAP.
So which is the answer?
Hello, any doubts? Hello, Madam Ritu, you have any doubt? Then how to process supplier payment, with check payment or bank transfer. Next, how to process customer collections, check or BT, bank transfer. Then how to prepare BRS. This is about what? Bank accounting. Then final thing, fixed assets. Here we'll go with how to set up asset codes in SAP, procurement of fixed assets, depreciation of fixed assets, sale of fixed assets. Very clear. This is called as what, asset accounting. Then taxation. Here will be deals with how to set up Indian GST, how to set up Europe VAT, any country VAT, how to set up TDS, and tax reporting. Tax reporting for GST, VAT, and TDS. This is about tax accounting. Okay. Right here, GL, AP, AR, bank accounting, asset accounting. Right. After, for getting the job, you require to learn these all modules. After you got the job, you are working in GL, AP, or GL, AR, or GL banking, or GL asset. We will work on only 1 or 2 modules after getting the job. GL AP, GL AR, GL banking, and GL asset. Here the GL is a mandatory chapter. Without GL, no SAP, FICO. Okay? Any doubt? Ma online, any doubts? Please let me know. I will be jump to next chapter.
Yes, sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah, tell me, sir.
Yeah. In asset,
Uh-huh.
in asset side,
Okay.
అది ఇది అసెట్ కోడ్స్ అంటే
Right. In asset codes is nothing but how we are going to create a land ID, buildings,
we will
furniture.
assign codes to assets.
It means to say how we are going to set up the assets in SAP. Okay, right? Every asset, they have the separate ID in SAP. Right? Land, they have separate ID. Building, they have separate ID. Furniture, they have the separate ID. How we are going to set up that things in SAP will be discussed here.
What is mean by customer collections?
It means after payment was completed, how, right, what is the method you are collecting from the customers. Let's say you are sale to the customer 20 lakhs rupees. Now here, from 20 lakhs, either you will receive the check or we are going for bank transfer. Some
Yes, sir.
customers, they are giving the check. Some customers, they are direct transfer, right?
Yes, sir.
How to handle those things in SAP, we are explaining.
Okay, sir.
Any other doubts?
Sir, what is GL, sir?
General ledger. It means general ledger means this is the chapter. For example, 30/09/2025. Rent paid. What is the accounting entry here? Rent paid 90,000 rupees. What is the accounting entry? Rent account debit
Bank account.
90,000. Bank account credit 90,000, right? Now in SAP, you don't have chance to enter, type the rent and bank account. For rent line item, we need to create one GL ID. Bank account, we need to create some GL ID. Then only the postings are happen. Example, I will go to login the SAP system. If you want to post the general entry for rent paid, example 30/09/2025. Here we will go with GL account. We need to select what GL? Rent account. Rent is a GL. We need to set up the one number. System is not allowed the text of the rent account. It's a example 90,000 rupees. Rent account debit to bank account. Credit 90,000. Then it is going to the expense. That is the reason I need to add the cost center. Click on simulate. Then click on save. Now what is the entry here? Rent account, debit, bank account, credit. How we'll go to identify the debit and credit means if any GL is associated with the 40 ID, that is called debit. If any GL associated with 50, that is known as what? Credit. We need to set up these all mechanisms in SAP. That is called as how to set up the GL codes. Yeah.
Sir, how many GL codes are there, sir?
That is the depend on company trial balance.
The cost center means?
Company, 1 minute, amma. Company trial balance. And it means to say profit and loss account, balance sheet. Okay, what is the meaning of cost center? Means the cost center is a part of cost accounting, amma. Let's say example, I am taking the company MRF Limited. They have the 3 manufacturing locations. Number 1, Mumbai. Number 2, Hyderabad. Number 2, Chennai. Now they need to track the cost according to we are going for manufacturing location wise. Let's say how to invest, I have to put the wages. We are going for 40,000 rupees for Mumbai. Now I need to track how much wages I need to pay for Mumbai manufacturing location. Hyderabad 20,000 rupees. Chennai 10,000 rupees. What's your total wages here? What is the total wages?
70.
70,000 at what level? Your books level. As per our profit and loss account, wages is 70,000. But my business want to know for each manufacturing location how much wages I have paid. That will be treated as what? Cost center. Every manufacturing location I am treated as a cost center.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now this is the different chapters we have. Each and every chapter we need to learn one by one. Before going to general ledger, we require to understand one concept in SAP that is very important. That is called enterprise structure. First, you guys need to understand enterprise structure of the company. Okay, what is the use of what is the enterprise structure means? Before implementing the SAP for any company, first we need to understand current accounting process of the client. Example, I am taking with JSW Limited, Jindal Steel Limited, amma. Now we are going for JSW. This is the company. Under this, they have the different organizations. JSW Steel, JSW Power, sorry. JSW Paints. What my business right is asking to, SAP implementation partner. We required separate profit and loss account, separate balance sheet, separate cash flow. Sir, class lo na malli jayna 10 minutes. They're asking to prepare these three statements, right? Separate P&L, balance sheet, cash flow for JSW Steel, Cement, and Paints. And also they're asking consolidated P&L, JSW Group, consolidated profit and loss, consolidated profit and loss account, consolidated balance sheet, and consolidated cash flow statement. What is the meaning of consolidated? Any idea? Grouping up these
Complete.
three. Okay, example. Here the sales 1000 rupees, 800, 200. What is the consolidated JSW group sales? What is the group sales here?
2000.
2000. This is the concept. Now here we need to set up how many legal entities? 3 legal entities, and we need to set up one group company. It means to say, first we will go and sit with your client. The client is giving the information. We required India. These 3 entities are there. These 3 entities, we required one group report, JSW group. Then we will go with China. I have the business. Only I have the JSW Steel and JSW, cement is there. And USA, they have these 3. And Australia, they have 3. Germany, they have only 1. This is the business. Now here they required group reporting. JSW group. Here also JSW group. Here also JSW group. Here only for here also I required JSW group. Why? Because I not required any group here. Why? Because single legal entity. Here how many legal entities we need to create? For India, how many legal entities? India, how many entities we need to create?
3.
3 main legal entities, 1 group company. Okay.
Yes.
China, 2 legal entities, 1 group company. US, 3 legal entities, 1 group company. Australia, 3 legal entities, 1 group company. And here we need to create 1 legal entity. Now, in SAP, what is the terminology means? In SAP, group company is equal to company. Legal entities is nothing but company codes. Registered companies, what it is called? Company codes. In India, how many company codes we need to define? How many legal entities are there? How many legal entities?
3.
3. India, legal entities are 3. Group companies?
1.
Company? 1, right? Then China, legal
2.
entities are 2. Group company? 1.
0.
Then USA, legal entities are 3. Group company 1.
1.
Australia, I am going to legal entities are 3. Group company,
1.
1. Italy, we required only one legal entity. Now, this means to say, right, first you need to understand your client business process. Then here, for each country, how many legal entities are required, how many group companies are required. You guys need to understand. This is called as what? Enterprise structure. Okay. Then I will show another example. As a my MRF company, group is equal to MRF. In India, they have the business MRF Corporate Limited, MRF Paints, MRF International Limited, MRF MRF Automobile Limited, MRF Steel Limited. Now here, this is my company having the business in only India. I don't have any other country. Here, how many legal entities and how many group companies we need to create?
5.
5 legal entities, right? This is called as what? Company codes. Company codes. How many company codes? 5. How many companies? Companies nothing but group company. How many companies?
1.
1. Yes. Now we require to understand company codes are 5. Companies are 1. Okay. Next, MRF corporate. Let's say I have to generated, 50 lakhs rupees sales. What is my sales here? 50 lakhs. Now 50 lakhs I am generating here. Tires, 40 lakhs. Tubes, 10 lakhs. Here, how many segments we need to create under this? The total sales is 50 lakhs. Under 50 lakhs were generated how many products? 2 products. One for tires, one for tubes. These 2 called as what segments? How many segments I need to create for MRF corporate? 2 segments. Number 1 tires, number 2 tubes. Clear? Then after that, under 40 lakhs, 2-wheeler tires, 10 lakhs, SUVs, 20 lakhs, and the remaining 10 lakhs, it is going to commercial vehicles. What is this one? Right, in our normal terminology, it is called subsegment. In SAP, it is called as what? PC, profit center. Profit center. How many profit centers we need to create here as per tires? 3. And the tubes also same. 2-wheeler tubes, SUVs, and second thing, commercial vehicles. Again, profit centers, 3. Total, how many profit centers? 6. Okay, for this case, we need to define one company as a MRF group, five company codes, these are all what? Company codes. Then under MRF corporate, number of segments are how many segments? 2. Tires and tubes. And number of profit centers are 6. 3 for tires, 3 for tubes. Are you clear? What is the enterprise structure? First, before going to prepare your client books of accounts, we need to understand our client business process. What is the company? What are the company codes? How many company codes are required to define? How many companies are required to define? How many profit centers are required? How many segments are required? That is the major important thing. That is the part of what? What is the chapter? Enterprise structure. Here we'll go to define the companies. How to define the company codes, how to define the segment, how to define the profit centers. These are the things are required to understand. Before going to the general ledger, accounts payable, accounts receivable, right? Before doing the postings of anything in SAP, first you guys are required our client enterprise structure or organizational structure, what process they are following to prepare the books of accounts. Okay? Are you clear? Any doubts?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Might have any doubts, please let me know, I will explain.
Sir, can you explain once again about profit sector?
Yeah, profit center is nothing but sub-segment, madam. Right, like, let's say we are going for MRF corporate, what is the total sales? 50 lakhs, right? The 50 lakhs is a sales I am generating with how many products? Madam, how many products? I don't know your name. Please,
Two.
how many products? 2 products. Number 1 tires, number 2 tubes. My client is required very detailed breakup for tires. Among the 40 lakhs, how much is relevant to 2-wheelers? How much is relevant to SUVs? How much is relevant to commercial vehicles? That is called as what? Profit center. Profit center is nothing but sub-segment. Madam, are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Any other doubts? Now, example, your client is asking to set up these all entities. I required one group company. I required these are the company codes. Then you need to ask, right? You know, it is relevant to which country? What is the
India.
country? India. Then after that, for these all legal entities are relevant to India, right? What currency we are using?
INR.
Yeah, INR for books of accounts. It means to say my primary currency is called what? INR. Then second thing, what accounting period we are following? Currency. What accounting period? What is our financial year? For India, what is the financial year? April to March, right? Right, in
Yes,
India,
sir.
we are following to April to March. So, whenever April to March is coming, SAP, we are using the code is called V3. What is our fiscal year? Don't call as April to March, just you need to call as V3. Clear? What
Sir, why you-
accounting standards we are following for Indian books? For India, what is the accounting standards we are following? Accounting principle. For all Indian accountants and auditors, they're following the prepare and present financial statements by using as per Indian accounting standards. That is called Ind AS. Right, in SAP, don't call as Ind AS. For our country, accounting principle is representing with one concept that is known as what? 0L ledger. What accounting principles we need to follow? 0L ledger. Are you clear? We need to set up these all the things in SAP as a consultant. First, you need to sit with your client. How many legal entities are required? What currency we are using? What's our fiscal year? What accounting principles we are following? After gathering this data, then you need to hand over the trial balance. Then after that, you need to set up the GL codes. Then after that, you will be start the postings of the transactions in the books of accounts. I will explain each and every step by step. I will go to explain. Are you clear? What is the use of enterprise structure? Before going to implement the SAP for any company, First, you need to understand your client accounting process. Later, based on that, we'll be do the process the transactions. Okay, any doubt?
Sir, why we only use V3, sir?
V3 means in India we are following what is our Indian fiscal year?
Sir,
What is our Indian fiscal year?
April to March.
Yeah, April to March in India it is right. You know, in SAP they have the code. If you are following the April to March, what is the code in SAP? V3. April to March is equal to V3 SAP. They set up this code. January to December you will follow. It is going to code is called K4. Then we'll go with July to June V3, V6. October to September, it is called V9. If my client is following to January to December, what code I will be use? K4. All some of the elements are predefined by SAP. You need to follow that things. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Now this is the process. From tomorrow, I will go to explain enterprise structure, how we are doing the things in the system. Before enterprise structure, we require to understand what are the different layers in SAP system. That is called as what you know, a landscape. What it is called? Landscape. I will go to explain in tomorrow class. What are the different landscapes which are available? Okay. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Tomorrow I will go to start landscape concept. Okay. Don't miss this class. It's a very important class. Okay, ma. Thank you. Thank you very much. Ma, please share your mail IDs. I will be share the recordings, all recordings.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.